guys, welcome back to this week's vlog. New vlog for the year, well, second vlog for the year I guess. New vlog filming for this year. So this week I have the whole week to do stuff. So I think mainly the concentration is going to be on the Calgary Zoo dolls, so I want to get a lot of that done. I've got the 2 Bongos that are ready to have bodies made for them. So there'll be a fair bit of sewing going on, I think, with the stripes and the minky fabric. So I'd like to make a start on that sometime this week, hopefully today. But first one, I think I'm gonna try and finish the prairie dog. It's 99% finished. So all of the fur has been applied to all of the feet, little tail. All I really need to do is a little bit of cleanup, a little bit more cleanup, a bit more shading, and I also wanted to add a bit more of an orange tone to it, so or a bit more of a yellow tone to it, and then it'll be finished. So that'll be another one down for the zoo, which is really good. So then I'll have king penguin chick is done, prairie dog is done, black-footed ferret is done, and then so that's three done. And then I've got the 2 Bongos. They're around 60% done. The Sitatunga I still need to sculpt, and also the Bongo horns I still need to sculpt, or antlers. So I'll need to sculpt and mold them. And yeah, so getting it done. So yeah, big plans for this week. I finished the commissions that I had, so the 2 flying foxes and the raccoon dog. They're finished, which is good. It feels good. But yeah, Calgary Zoo dolls, that's the goal this week. And yeah, I think that's about it for this week. But yeah, I'll see what I can get done. I was going to end the vlog, but I think I might do a fortnightly vlog this fortnight. This vlog is going to be for 2 weeks, just because I spent the whole week sewing stripes on a body, and that's boring. So yeah, I think I might just make it into a 2-week vlog, and that way I'll mostly finish the body, and that way, yeah, I'll have some more exciting content that I do this week, because yeah, sewing it literally took all week for me to sew stripes on a body for the Bongo. But I can show you what it looks like. So I basically got the body semi-prepared for sewing. So that's what the body is going to look like. Hopefully once I add all the stuffing, it will stretch out a little bit better. But essentially that's what we've got so far. I'm going to sew it up, and this is going to be the juvenile Bongo body. So I added these tufts on the top of it, which I can trim, but I think I'm going to go into more detail in a separate video over my Patreon about what the process I did for the stripes and the process I did for doing these little tufts. So yeah, that'll be over on my Patreon in the coming weeks, yeah, you'll have access to that for my $5 and up tiers. So I'm going to be sewing the body together this week, and yeah, I need to do some I need to sort of bulk out the body for the young Bongo, and yeah, so I guess I'll continue on. I'm trying a different technique for the adult Bongo this time, so that will also be on my Patreon, probably in the same video, as 2 different techniques for making stripes. They're both pretty effective, but one is way quicker than the other one, but yeah, I'll go into details in the video on the Patreons. So hopefully I can knock off a whole heap of work on the Bongos this week, and then all I have to do is add some of the colour to the prairie dog, because I didn't get around to doing that last week, but it's only really short. So adding the colour on that, and then sculpting the Sitatunga and the Bongo horns, and it's almost done. I do have some commissions to do as well. One is a squirrel, one is a lion, and one is a kangaroo. So I'll be working on those, and also the flying foxes as well. I have a small shop update coming, which will probably already be up by the time this vlog goes up anyway. So I did a little video over on my channel of the dolls that will be available and the sculpture that will be available. So yeah, head over there if you haven't seen the video, and they should be in my shop if they haven't been purchased. Yeah, and just check it out. But anyway, I'm gonna get some work done because I need to do lots of work, and yeah, I'll catch you up soon. Update on the Bongo bodies. So I've sewed everything up that I want to sew on the sewing machine. So I made the neck a little bit smaller. This one's going to be for the juvenile Bongo. So I've made the neck a little bit smaller, so I've sewed it up here. I've also sewed up one side of the front legs, so it's leaving the whole this end open, and then I've also sewed up the back leg area as well, so there's a fair bit of room to put the body through. So I've left the side open quite wide as well, so I can yeah, just refine it a bit more. And same deal with the adult one as well. So the neck, I've left the neck hole a bit more open so I can hand sew the rest of it to contour to the body, because I felted that body. And yeah, so the front legs up, leaving the middle of the body with a big gap so I can put the doll through, and then also sewed up the side of the leg with the back end open as well. I'll need to do a little bit of pull through of some of the faux fur, but I think it worked pretty good. But I'll go into that in a separate video anyway, about all the stripes and stuff, so I can start putting the doll together, and then yeah, start sewing. Lots of sewing. Yeah, so I want to do some casting as well. if time permits, I need to cast a lion head and the parts, a squirrel head and the parts, so they both will have glass eyes cast into it, so that process takes a little bit longer. That process is available as a tutorial in my shop that you can purchase, and it comes as a video tutorial, and you get the link when you go through the checkout. You get the link sent to your email and with a download thing. And you can get it straight away. So they're basically, I know this is sculpted, but you get that sort of effect when you cast it in resin. What else? Yeah, and I also have to cast a kangaroo, so, and the parts for that as well. So a little bit of casting. Still got my bats and still need to do the prairie dog, but that's almost done. That can be done last minute anyway. Someone's got music on somewhere, but yeah, I'll probably do that fairly soon, so I have a doll to put up next week as well on my YouTube. But yeah, just a little update for you all. Still a lot of sewing and striping. I'm not sure which one I'm going to do next, so it's either the bongo horns. I need to check how much silicone I have, so I might need to buy some silicone to cast it, and I might try and do like a hollow cast, so it'll be lots of turning, like a rotational cast for the antlers, because they're going to be quite big. And yeah, so I think I'll put the whole process over on my Patreon, so it'll be a separate molding process for horns. So I'll try and film as much as I can when I do that. And also the casting, I'll try and film as much as I can for that as well, and I'll put them over on my Patreon as for $5 and up tiers. So a couple of videos coming up. I'm also doing a video on the striped techniques that I do, which is I'm going to film straight after this, and also I'm going to film just a little tips on felting with polyfill. So I think that will be helpful as well. So yeah, a couple of videos coming up in the next couple of months and weeks. Anyway, I'll continue doing what I'm doing and see what I can get done. Guys, I'm gonna end the vlog for these 2 weeks, the last fortnight. So I did quite a bit of work. It was mostly bongo related, trying to finish bongos, which I've got the adult one finished and the young one is pretty much finished. It just needs a few little finishing touches, but I'll start off with the adult version. So I finished this yesterday and pretty happy with the way it turned out. It was a lot of work, but we got there. So basically that's what it looks like. I added some little some faux fur to the ears here, just to, I don't know, add a little bit of details to the ears, so you can see it's got fur in the ears. But yeah, like I said, I did paint these, so the minky fabric that I used isn't really it doesn't really work for putting fur on the face, so yeah, I ended up just going with a painted version and then sort of blending in the neck area to it. So that's what it looks like from a distance. Got the tail, and yeah, all of the stripes, the way I did this is going to be over on my Patreon, and yeah, so a lot of work went into this guy. It poses really well, so pretty happy. And I also added the markings on the back of the legs. So yeah, pretty much finished that one. Well, that one is finished. So the calf is obviously a smaller version. It's almost finished. There's just a few little finishing touches that I need to do. I need to attach all of the pieces to the actual resin and clay. I obviously need to give all of this a trim so it's more like the adult version, and I also need to add some colouring and give the tail a trim, and just go over it and see if there's anything that I need to refine a bit more as well. But yeah, super happy with the way they turned out. This is the sewn version of the stripes, which pushed out quite well, so there's no wrinkles and stuff, anything like that. But I still might do a little bit more refining on the body. Well, I'll leave it for a little while and then see how I feel about it. But essentially that's what it will look like, and it is smaller than the adult version. So still a little bit more work. I need to add the fluffy on the ears and all of the markings as well, and obviously the blending into the body, which will make it more complete. But yeah, that's the little one pretty much finished. I just finished it sewing it up this morning. Also did a fair bit of casting for the 3 commissions that I have going on at the moment. So we have a lion with golden eyes. So I cast, I don't know if you can see how well you can see that, it might be a bit bright, but I cast some glass eyes inside of the head, and they're kind of like follow me eyes, so they kind of follow you around. So if you want to know how I cast these eyes in resin heads, I have a tutorial available in my shop. You get a once the purchase goes through, you get a downloadable link that has a video inside where I go into the process or the tutorial about how I cast these glass eyes inside of a head. So that can be found at creaturesandthat.com. And the same deal with this hasn't been processed or anything, so there's still a little bit of flashing around, but the same deal with the squirrel. So you can see there's a little bit of flashing on the eye that I need to just clean up a little bit, but essentially that's what it will look like. I mean, the flashing kind of looks like a third eyelid, which is kind of cool, but yeah, that'll help. I'll just clean that up as well. But yeah, I might do that as a separate video on my Patreon as well, some like flashing cleanup on how I do things. Just quickly, so the customer for the lion wanted like a gold mane, like actual gold, not yellow faux fur but gold. So we'll sort of just experimenting with a couple of things. I don't know if I have that here. I did an experiment with some white faux fur and some gold paint, which turned out really well, and now I don't know where it's gone, which is a little annoying because I was going to show what it looked like. But yeah, it turned out really well anyway. But they also sent me a picture of some, it's like kind of tinsely, which I didn't think would work really well for the mane. So I went to my local craft store and I found some gold fringe, which I thought works. I don't know if it's going to focus, which I thought would work a bit better for the mane. It's gold and it's soft, so it's got a little bit of white in it, so I think that would work a little bit better for the mane, coupled with the white with gold faux fur. I think that would work really well. So this comes on like a little string, so I think if we can get a little look at what it might look like with the gold fringe on it. So that's a little look at what it will be. It's a little bit more gold in person, I think, but yeah, I think that'll work really well. So that's another experiment. Also cast all the parts for the lion, and also kangaroo as well. So this kangaroo is going to be an albino version with a pink bow on the back of it. So it's pretty simple. Just paint the eyes and clean up all the flashing, but that's essentially pretty easy. I do have a kangaroo in my shop if you're interested in purchasing a kangaroo. There's one ready to go in a shop. It's an Eastern Grey kangaroo. What else did we cast? The parts for the kangaroo, cast that. And also the little squirrel hands I also cast as well. And I also cast some parts for all the hooves for the Sitatanga, which is the last doll I need to finish for the Calgary Zoo. So I cast all of those hooves. I had a Google of the hooves that the Sitatanga has, and they're very, very similar to these ones, so I thought that worked perfectly well. I'll obviously have to drill some holes and attach the armature, but essentially, yeah, it'll work really well. And yeah, oh yeah, also cast feet for the kangaroo. Cats, what are you doing? What are you doing? Try to get under. What are you doing? You're silly. But yeah, so a fair bit of work. I've done a fair bit of work. I had a little shop update go up. Oh, she's trying that again. What are you trying to do? I had a little shop update go up. When was it? Oh, on Monday? Monday. I had a shop update on Monday, which has a couple of dolls from a layaway order, but the customer had just change in circumstance with corona and stuff. But yeah, so there's a couple of dolls up in my shop now. I have a little video on which ones are available. There's also a bear that's available as well, so and a flying fox. So I know the flying foxes were I had a lot of questions about people wanting them, but when I posted it, none of my social media actually fed those posts out to anyone. So I don't know if anyone knows, but yeah, there's a flying fox in my shop. If anyone's interested, it's at creaturesandthat.com. And yeah, I reckon that's about it for this fortnight vlog. Maybe the fortnight vlogs might be better. Let me know in the comments, because there'll be more like content and stuff, but it'll be obviously a longer vlog. And yeah, so I'll probably leave it there, and thanks to my patrons for supporting me. I hopefully have a couple of new videos go up soon, and also the printable go up soon, which I still need to do. And yeah, I reckon that's about it. You can check me out on Instagram and Facebook, Creatures and That, and my shop, creaturesandthat.com, and I'll catch you in the next one.